information, please call or WhatsApp the numbers 398-8282 or our office numbers 241-7568 and 310-8671. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our responsibility.
A very pleasant good morning to the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to the world by extension. Good morning to all those who are locked onto the street. 919 FM, welcome once again to Nature's Touch Massage Therapy and Nutrition with Empress Judy and Associates. We are located at 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria, in this beautiful Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, located in the heart of the tropical Caribbean. So wherever you are this morning, and you are locked on to the #1 station in our nation, the Street 919 FM, thank you for joining Princess and Empress, your host of Nature's Touch Massage Therapy and Nutrition. And for this, we always give thanks to the Creator of life and of all living things for sustaining us with good health, keeping us alive and bringing us week after week, Friday after Friday, year after year, bringing you healthy information and education all about what's happening with your health and ours. At this time, I would like Princess to bring you her greetings, and we get on with this morning's program. Remember, we are on at 10:05 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. this morning, which is our hour-long program. Once again, welcome to Nature's Touch. I'm Empress Judy. Thank you.
A pleasant good morning to the listeners and the viewers of the Street 919 FM, and to those that are locked on right now for another edition with Nature's Touch Massage Therapy and Nutrition with Empress and Princess this morning. Don't forget to share the link wherever you are listening or viewing us from. You can view us on the Street 919 FM on YouTube right now. So go across to YouTube and share the link, leave a comment, let us know that you are locked on and that you are listening. Don't forget to call us to book your appointment and come on down to Nature's Touch.
Thank you, Princess. Thank you very much. And to the folks who are listening, I would like to call live on the Street 919 FM. You can call us on the numbers 342-0081 or 771-1791. And there's also another number, 466-5391. 342-0081, 466-5391, and 771-1791. It's a pleasure to be always here each and every Friday morning. To our clients, wherever you are on the planet Earth, be you in the United Kingdom, good morning to our wonderful client, Miss Webb, who is always locked on and sharing the good news of good health to everyone. Thank you so much, Miss Webb. To our clients out in the United Kingdom again, those of you, you know yourselves, a pleasant good morning. To those folks in the United States of America, East, West, South, North, Brooklyn, New York, Manhattan, Boston, New York. Good morning to my dearest sister Lynette out there. To all the folks, pleasant good morning to you. My dear niece Andrea out there, thank you for always keeping touch base with your loved ones out here in Trinidad. So does my sister. And to all my clients out there, those folks who are related to my clients in Trinidad and Tobago, and they have shared the good news, and they have traveled from near and far. And that's why I always say to our folks in Trinidad right here, and it's also to our sister Al Tobago, nowhere is too far where your health are concerned, because your health should be your #1 priority. All right, to the folks in Canada, Oscar Jones, and to other clients, Christine, and to the other folks out there in Canada who came and visited Nature's Touch earlier in the year. We look forward to seeing you all. My dear clients in Trinidad, good morning. The folks out there in the Bahamas, my dearest client, Mr. Harrison Brown, and other persons who connect, thank you so much for tuning into the Street 919 FM and connecting with us at Nature's Touch. Good morning to the folks out there in Barbados, to the folks in St. Lucia, to the folks in Grenada, the beautiful Spice Island of Grenada. A pleasant good morning to the Williams and the Charles family and all other families represented out there on the beautiful Spice Island of Grenada. Good morning to my dearest folks in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, my wonderful niece and her mom out there in St. Vincent, and also the folks on Union Island, the Akis and Adams family, the Hutchinson, the Wilsons, all other families representing. A pleasant good morning to the folks out there in Union Island, and to the families here in Trinidad and Tobago as well, the Akis, the Adams, the Hutchinsons, and not forgetting my first ever client. I always, Mrs. Scotland, 6th Avenue. She has been the first client from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and she has spread the good news of good health to others. Thank you so much. Good morning to the folks here in Trinidad. Mrs. Morgan, good morning to you. Good morning to my dear Helen out there in 6th Avenue. A pleasant good morning to you. Good morning to Beverly, Miss Beverly, and her husband, Mr. Winston. Good morning to all the folks, wherever you are. Not forgetting Mr. and Mrs. Jordan. It's always a pleasure and privilege to connect with you all. My dearest folks out there in South Orapooch, Mr. and Mrs. South Orapooch, a pleasure. Those folks I'm calling always spread the good news of good health to their loved ones. To all my clients in Siparia, a pleasant good morning to you all. Those folks in Shaw Corners, in Couva, wherever you are, you know yourselves. I can't remember all the names sometimes while I'm on air. After I come out, I say, oh my, I was supposed to remember. Miss Jean out there in Hodge Lane, in Tonopuna, a pleasant good morning to you and to all persons in the surrounding areas out there in Tonopuna. To the folks in Arima, a pleasant good morning to you as well, wherever you are this morning. East, west, north, south. The folks out in Pitti Valley and Digo Martin, good morning. St. James, good morning. Port of Spain and environs, good morning to you all. The folks out there in Mova, good morning to you all. The folks in Barataria, pleasant good morning. Good morning to Avenel and Miss Glenda as well out there. To all and sundry, as we say, the folks in Tobago. All my clients out there in Spearside and Mount St. George, and the folks out in Canaan and Scarborough. Good morning, Mrs. Jack out there in Scarborough. To all and sundry, a pleasant good morning and welcome to another edition of Nature's Touch. It's always good to give thanks and say thank you. You know, it's good to say thank you to all folks, everyone, wherever you are. Those of you who are connected with Nature's Touch, good morning to Donna and her family out there in 5th Company, Branch Road, on the Maruga Road, and the entire folks out there in all the streets and little cranny and nooks and there. A pleasant good morning to you. The folks in Mandingo Road, good morning to you. The folks at 5th Company Baptist School, my first primary school that I attended, a pleasant good morning to all and every one of you. Good morning to my mom and family out there in New Grant. Good morning to Luan and her family. We'll be seeing you all tomorrow, God's willing, out there in 6th Company. Good morning. Good morning to my mom again and my entire family in New Grant, the Monkey Tongue Branch Road, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and all family members, friends, and well-wishers, neighbors. You know yourselves, a pleasant good morning. Welcome once again to Nature's Touch. We are winding down the year. We will be, our last program before Christmas will be on the 19th of this month, which will be Friday the 19th, will be the last program before the holidays, and we will be closing then, and we open on the 29th. So remember, we are open from now until the 20th, where we have a special, where we'll tell you all about that grand special, that Christmas, but we'll tell you about that next week when we come along. But remember, my dear folks, your health is the most important asset you will ever own. Too many times we put so many things before our health, and we pay the price with our life. But before we die, or before that loved one die, we suffer tremendously from pain and discomfort, stress, you can't sleep. Too many problems we suffer because we fail to listen to the word of God that says healing is the children's bread. That is the word of God. And he said he placed every herb in the land for your healing. Understand the word. even people who are preachers of the word, sometimes they misunderstand and they run to and fro when they hear that they have been diagnosed by somebody who tell them something. But your God said, it doesn't matter what is your situation. He has chosen persons on the planet Earth, like myself, and there are others, many others. But we are speaking about nature's touch this morning with Empress Judy and Associates. We have been chosen by the Creator of life to bring healing to you, because he placed the herbs of the land when the world was being created. He knew in advance what we will encounter as human beings. And he placed the herbs of the land so you can become healed, as thousands of people who have passed through our doors over the years. And we give thanks for person trusting, not in us, but trusting in God and entrusting your health in our hands, that you would be healed and make whole again and live as you have been. We have been created in this world to enjoy the world. And that's why God placed the things that is required for your healing. Healing is the children's bread. But then again, he went on to his word further and said, but man preferred to follow traditions of men rather than the word of God. And we misunderstand this. A lot of people don't understand there's no man greater than the creator of life, whom we call God. This morning we're going to speak about cholesterol, where Princess is going to present some information to you all. Many times we hear the word cholesterol and we take it for granted. I've met a few persons over last week and the months before saying, I have cholesterol casually. This morning you're going to hear how dangerous this is to your body when it's become overwhelming. When you allow your body, your organs to become toxic, poisonous with waste, something will be determined. Those things are just indication to tell you that your body is not functioning as it has been designed to by the creator of life, because you failed miserably to take care of your health. At this time, Princess is going to present to you on the subject area, cholesterol. Listen, call the numbers. Right now, Dwight is at Nature's Touch. He can answer your call on the landline, which is our office number. That young man, Dwight, will take that call. The number to call, 241-7568. That number, 241-7568. That's where you can make an appointment at Nature's Touch. Do not go through this year or another day being sick and suffering and say next year, next time. You may not have that time, because the last straw usually breaks the camel's back. Princess, bring us some information about cholesterol. Thank you.
Cholesterol. Cholesterol is a waxy, fat-like substance your body needs to build cells and make hormones. Your liver produces all the cholesterol your body needs, but it is also found in foods from animals sources like meat and dairy. When there is too much cholesterol, particularly low density lipoprotein or bad cholesterol, it can build up in arteries, a condition called atherosclerosis, which can lead to heart attack or stroke. High density lipoprotein or good cholesterol helps remove excessive cholesterol from your arteries.
Thank you, Princess. You heard. Can you give me this document? Let me just reiterate what you just said there. So it was said that cholesterol is a waxy, fat-like substance your body needs. Your body needs cholesterol to build cells and make hormones. Your liver produces all the cholesterol your body needs, but it is also found in foods from animal sources like meat and dairy. Now, if you have too much cholesterol, particularly low density lipoprotein or bad cholesterol, it can build up in the arteries, a condition called atherosclerosis, which can lead to heart attack and stroke. That's what I want to get to you. So when you come to Nature's Touch and you say, they tell me I have cholesterol casually, and you don't know what you are speaking about. Because some of you have not even You were told sometime by your health practitioner that you have cholesterol issues, and you casually lay back, well, I have cholesterol, they say it high. And they give me some tablets, or they give me some medication. And you are fine with that. What you need to do is cleanse your body system. Most of the time when people come by, and they tell me, I have this and I have that, I say, when last did you cleanse your body system? Oh God, I never, Imagine living 70-something years of age, 60-something years of age plus, 50, 40, 30, 20, 17, 15, 10. And you never cleanse your body system. You never actually empty your garbage bin. All you did is fill it with everything you ate and you drank. And you expect your body not to turn against you, my people. Especially in this world that we now live with, filled with so much chemical factors. This is not long ago when I was a child, or you were a child, or your grandmother, or even your mother. I remember growing up, and I never had any of my playmates having any disease like cancer, diabetes, kidney failure. Because you know why? Our grandparents and our parents, our aunts and our uncles took care of us naturally, nature's way, God's way. We didn't know about, we used to go to the health center and get our immunization because that is something you have to get to go to school. And we used to go and get those things. We didn't have side effects and all these things and problems. We go, we get our injection, you cry as a child and you go again and we live. We had our cleanser, we had our herbal supplement. If there was an issue, we ate the fruits. We ate our own homegrown foods. But the population has grown tremendously. Some people can't even find place to even plant some food. And they're not even thinking about, okay, I have no control over certain things, but what I could do, control how my body works by ensuring I find nature's touch. Empress Judy, up to this morning, one of my neighbors was passing by and she said, hi, Empress, morning. And when I'm coming back later on, I'm going to pass and get my supplement, my cleanse. And I said to her, no problem. Right now at HSR, there's a gentleman who hasn't been around with us for a while, but he must have heard me pleading with you. Good morning to the folks out there in Port of Spain. He's from the Port of Spain area. And he's awaiting us at Nature's Church. As I left and we were driving through, the call came in from Dwight that the gentleman was there. And I asked him if you can wait until we get back. And he said he will wait because he knows what we do at Nature's Touch. He knows the grand result. He hasn't been around, but I always give applause to my clients. No matter where they go, no matter how long, they always came back to the source of nature because they get what is required. They go all over the world. They may go to other health people because somebody will tell you and you say, let me try that. But they always return back to the source, nature's touch. Because we follow the ways of nature 100%. I go into the fields of nature, put on my gloves, my boots. Sometimes I even want my gloves. But I try to remember my gloves, my boots, put on my long sleeve, and I go into the fields of nature and get those supplements which was created by the God of creation for you, my people. Rain, sun, spring, fall. I'm out there. We are out there. Getting the stuff for you to ensure you get the best health care, which came from the God of creation that knows every part of you. That's why he placed the herbs of the land for your healing. But again, it's your choice. But we come here Friday after Friday, month after month, week after week, year after year, encouraging you to take care of your health. Do not enter into the new year or even eat and drink for the Christmas. And then you have some kind of issue, time January, February month reach, you have some kind of disease or illness that will only take you down. And you will lie down in your sick bed with regret, saying, oh God, I don't know why I didn't go to look for Empress. Good morning for the folks out there. Good morning to all the folks out there in Couva. Miss Couva, good morning Central. Good morning to all the folks there. The folks out in Darren Street. Good morning to the folks out in all areas of Couva. A pleasant good morning to you. McBean Village and California and all the surrounding areas. Good morning. All those folks cannot with us. They call and they find out how they can take care of themselves, and that's what we need to do. Somehow you all just sit silent and allow disease and illness to creep into your lives and kill you, and then you leave your loved ones suffering. Up to this morning, I spoke to one of my clients who lost a sister, and I called her, and the sister was buried last Saturday, and I said, how are you? She said, oh God, girl, that thing hit me hard. I begged her to come to you because I know how sick I was, how my husband and I felt, and we came, and I swear I will not be going anywhere except to nature because I know what you all do. And you know what? Her sister failed to listen, and she paid with her life. I'm not saying that everyone going to die if they don't come to me or come to us, not me, because there's a group of us. We all work together, Nature's Touch. And let me tell you something. You will never regret coming to Nature's Touch. So those of you who are listening, call the numbers 398-8282 or send a message and say, Empress, I would like to be there tomorrow, God's willing, at Nature's Touch, to take care of my health. We are going to start just now going to dinner parties, eating and drinking, and all these things. You package your body. When you pack and pack and pack and pack, it's going to break. The bag is going to burst at the seam. The bucket is going to overflow. When the bucket overflows, it's not like when you could move it from the top, and you may have to mop the water up if it's inside. It is your human body, the one and only unique you. There's no one like you. There's nothing. God has created you very unique. You may look like somebody or sound like people, but there's only one you. Princess, bring us some more information.
What is the main cause of high cholesterol? High cholesterol is caused by a combination of lifestyle factors. With an unhealthy diet, high in saturated and trans fat being a primary driver, certain conditions or medications also play a significant role. Medical conditions such as chronic kidney disease, liver disease, and type 2 diabetes can affect cholesterol levels, and underactive thyroid is also a risk factor. With high cholesterol, fats, and other factors and other substances can build up in the blood vessels called arteries. This buildup is called plaque. As more plaque forms over time, the arteries can become narrowed or clogged. That makes it hard for enough blood to flow through the arteries. Sometimes a piece of plaque can break loose and form a blood clot. The clot may cause a heart attack or stroke.
Excellent. Vital information you are receiving from Nature's Touch. So when you say cholesterol, don't take it for granted. Find yourself. Because you know why? You have not cleansed your body system. Find yourself at Nature's Touch, where you get 100% pure herbal supplement, all from the source of nature. From nature to us and to you, my dear people. All these issues come when your body system is filled with toxic waste, which is poison. The word toxic means poison. Because your body has a way of cleansing itself. We were created very, very, very uniquely. But because of man's ways of doing things, we become sick. Sometimes you are diagnosed with a disease and you are told it is because your mother, your father, or somebody in your family have it. What you have been diagnosed is with a bad lifestyle practice. When we practice unhealthy lifestyles, ways, we will pay with our life. But you know, sometimes you are unaware. That's why we bring you this information. Now, you may be somebody who come from a home who love to eat a lot of fats on your meat. You know, I have a very good friend, and I have been telling her, and she stopped it now because she had paid a price with her heart. Same plaque built up, fatty food, saturated fats. She loved to eat the ham, and she don't want the ham without the fat on it. And over the years, because you know why? She just didn't grow up one day and decide that. She saw her family, that's how they do it. You can only present what have been taught to you. And if that is what the things have been taught to you by your mother, if your mother is a person who cuts out fat from food, whether it loses the taste or not, or she knows fat isn't good, you are going to do the same thing. If your mom is a person who bake the ham with the fat on it and you eat the fat, you're going to be doing the same thing because that's what you know. But when you recognize that what you have been doing is causing your family to have disease and illness, it may not happen now, but somewhere along the line, and it may not always be the same thing. It could damage your kidneys, it could damage your liver, damage your heart, cause you to have a stroke, bleeding on the brain. I have a client who told me that they lose a loved one last week, bleeding in the brain. They found her unresponsive home. She was looking normal, and she was found unresponsive. Sometimes when these clots break off from body parts, they go to your vital organs like your brain, your heart, your kidneys, your lungs, and kill you. And when they came to me and they said, Empress, oh God, I wish we did bring her. I said, you all know what we do. I said, and I said to you all, do not wait until you have a crisis to come to Nature's Touch. People don't listen. They wait until they have an issue with their health, and then they try to come. We don't make magic. We perform the art and science of health in the ways of nature. And we have our herbal supplement, part of our healing. We are naturopathic practitioners. I don't want to use the word practice because I don't practice on anybody. When you come to us, we take care of you. So I say, when I'm saying a naturopathic practitioner, a naturopathic specialist, we specialize in all the art of healing the body, and you have the supplement to clean the body. It's not a one-way street. We have our body analysis. We analyze. We see what's taking place in your body. Your entire you. If you say your hand hurting you, we don't just look at your hand. Your hand is just a symptom of a problem. There's greater problem. You are not getting proper blood circulation. Your body has become inflamed, and you have a lot of pain. Back to the lady that I was telling you about. She was found unresponsive. Her sister and her nieces, they are my class. They called me Empress. I said, well, she's not going to make it, because I've seen, while working at our nation hospital, where many persons came in like that, with bleeding in the brain, and they last a day or two, and they pass on. And exactly that took place. They called me and said, she is no longer. And they are grieving. I think today is her funeral. And let me tell you something, my people. You don't wait until your back is against the wall to take care of your health. Too many times we have been doing this thing over and over. You see, you hear from somebody else how they die, and you just wait your turn like it was something good to wait on. The only good thing is to do is wait on the Lord. Don't wait on disease and illness to destroy you. I don't know why you all do it. You are so hard and stiff-necked. You wait until that time comes when you can't do nothing much more. Be proactive, meaning take front before front takes you. You must take care of your body system. You cannot live your life day after day, because one day you are going to be stricken down. And then you will say, but I saw her in the grocery yesterday. I saw him this morning. We traveled in the same taxi. Why I saw him walking the street. Now he's dead. Now he's critically ill in the hospital, or she. That's what you would be saying, because you fail miserably to take care of your health, that person and their loved one. We have to take care of each other. We have to encourage each other. Sometimes I know loved ones do not listen, but when you have done your part, all you could do is cry a bit, but do not grieve for people who have been hardened. You're not rejoicing the dying, but do not put yourself in grief, because when you grieve, you damage your heart, you damage your brain. You cause stress to build up in your body system, and stress brings on disease and illness as well. So that is why if we work together as a people, we'll be able to combat these health issues, which are lifestyles, practices, most of them. And even though a child has been born with a heart issue, if you look back at the history of the parents, you would see that that parent did not take care of their health. And therefore they pass on these unhealthy genes in their children. That is where you have these things going on, because you did not put a stop to it. Those of you who are planning to have children, stop just rushing off and having children and not cleansing the body system and preparing the body to make healthy babies. And then you have to pack up. And I remember very well, I work at the pediatric hospital once when they were short, and I was taken from the adult and I went to the pediatric department. And I saw a baby who never got a chance to go home, 7 days old. And the poor mother just had this first baby, and she had to sit down. Imagine she can't even go home and rest after going through her labor. She has to sit in the hospital with that baby. Very uncomfortable. Why? Because she did not prepare her body. Maybe her husband didn't, and the child born with a heart issue. I don't know if the child lived, because I didn't go back to the department. I just went and held on that day. I'm saying to you folks, stop causing new individuals, unborn babies, to become human in this world and live with disease and illness because of you. Cleanse your body system. Listen and stop iron like this and iron like that. Well, disease and illness like you. Cancer love you. Diabetes love you. Kidney failure loves you. Anemic reactions love you. Like when you have low blood count, it love you. Every form of cancer love you. Colon cancer, liver cancer, brain cancer, cancer of the bones and the blood, they love you. Yes. Of the uterus, they love you. That's why they hold on to you, because you allow them. You have created what is called an environment for unhealthy living. And that's where disease and illness thrive, in an unhealthy body, a body that is filled with toxic waste. Your God, your creator, placed every herb in the land. He said, healing is the children's bread. Princess, continue.
Symptoms. High cholesterol has no symptoms, but there are some medical conditions that can cause high cholesterol. Chronic kidney disease, chronic liver disease, diabetes, hypothyroidism, lupus, overweight, sleep apnea.
Right, and all those diseases and illness that Princess just enlisted there, and I like it. High cholesterol has no symptoms. Again, I will say it. High cholesterol has no symptom. But there are some medical conditions that can cause high cholesterol, chronic kidney disease, chronic liver disease, diabetes, hypothyroidism, lupus, overweight, sleep apnea. All these things tells you that you are having an unhealthy body. Your blood isn't flowing well. Let me tell you something, my people. If your blood isn't flowing well, that means to say there are debris that cause clotting and clumping of the blood. It cannot flow. Blood circulation is something that goes wrong. A circle has no beginning, it has no end. And when your blood, after it went through the process, the function of cleansing in the kidney, your kidney, when you place all these toxic waste in the foods and the environment in which we live and breathe, smoking and non-smokers, because even though you don't smoke, you are still attractive to the environment, because there are things in the environment that you are unaware of, and there are things that you are aware of, and you have your hands are tied because we have factories, we have people burning garbage, we have all these things happening. And I've seen people came before us who have not been smokers, but their lungs has become compromised. You know why? Because their environment. And what you do, you cleanse your system. You don't wait for these things to hold you down. And then people who smoke as well, they have double trouble. They have the environmental effects, and then they smoke, and they make it even more. There's a call on the line. Let me take this call. Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning to you.
I'm listening from Mova.
Thank you.
Wonderful program.
Thanks very much, my dear. Thank you for tuning in to the folks out there in Mova. Thanks very much for tuning in to the Street 919 FM and to our program, Nature's Touch. Remember to connect with us. Call the numbers 398-8282 or send a WhatsApp message. Or you can call our office number, which is our landline, 241-7568. Call those numbers. Book your space. You know, the Christmas holidays coming along, and we're starting to get the curtains and all the nice decor. Oh, God, and Princess, a Christmas girl. I love Christmas. It feels nice. you know. But let me tell you something. Be mindful, after Christmas, you have a life. And we buy all the nice curtain and the valance and the new stove and the fridge and the new chair set and the washing machine and all the things we desire, which is nothing is wrong, because we like to live nice. But you know what? We ill treat the body. That something is wrong with our thoughts and thinking. We do everything, and then we leave ourselves, the self that is supposed to enjoy all these things that I listed there. The nice cake, the ham, the sorrel, I don't want to call anybody product, all the beverages, be it alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages, all those breweries, and all the things we like. Nothing is wrong. You have your life and you know how to live. But remember, take care of the person who is going to be enjoying this thing first. Put yourself in a place where your life is counted first. Understand? If you are not well, you cannot go out to work. If you have a headache, you want to lie down in your bed. Oh God, this head, this migraine, and all the grain you call it. And you have to lie down. If you have a back pain, you can't drive your vehicle. You're in pain. If your kidneys are not working well, you're in trouble. Your feet are swollen. Your liver, your stomach is distended. You know, I want to send out condolences to one of my sister-in-law, the passing of one of her sister-in-law, who died earlier on this week from a kidney issue. You know, and again, it's a sad time, but look at the time, and that woman has young children, and she has a young husband, but she died. And sometimes because we have been taught so many different things, and we just keep going, doing the same thing over and over, and not realizing it is not working. If you're doing something and it's not working, stop it. Somebody tells you about something that has been working, as how my client that I spoke with this morning, she said, oh God, Empress, I beg her to come. I beg her to come. But she chose otherwise, and she was buried last Saturday. I ain't saying that everybody, the majority of people who come to Nature's Church make it. If you didn't make it, it's because when you look back, either you did not take a supplement, or either you came too late, which is hardly. But my clients, I have clients on this since we have started Nature's Touch to present, who is alive. Sometimes if in between one die, when you look, it wasn't because we did not treat them well, either fell or something they didn't do. But I hardly lose my clients. They are all alive because your God said in his word that the time frame for mankind is 70, which is age 70. A score is 20. So 3 scores, 60, and 10 makes 70, half of a score. And if by reason of strength you continue, understand what that means. How you take care of your health, you will continue to live. I'm not speaking about somebody who got in an accident. I'm speaking about people who die from lifestyle disease and illness. If you just sit there and allow these things to come upon you, you welcome them with open arms, you will pay the price with your life. You will die. And you will die a miserable life. I've seen thousands of people have been through and through, and they die. And they just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over, and they will die because they did not listen to the word of God. And when you do not listen, even in our human way, when our parents speak with us, and we do not listen, we pay. When our elders speak with us and we do not listen, we pay. And you know there's a saying, who owe will pay? Exactly. But when you pay, you leave us broken. In the sense of our heart is broken. We feel sad. We miss you. Because you didn't have to go. You didn't have to go so quickly. But you failed to listen. And I said to my client this morning, I said, you know what? If I have loved ones and somebody say, Empress, do so and so and so, I will listen to them because they have walked that road already. Or they might have the experience of what I'm doing now. And they will say, Empress, do so and so. When you go, do X, Y. I will take that because I am on the taking the guideline that you're giving to
Share
me.
the live. The Street 919 FM.
I don't know
on
why
Facebook and
people
Instagram.
behave
Share
like
the
this.
live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street
Okay.
TV
I
on
see all
YouTube.
there.
Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
All right. So we are back on. What happened normally at 9:45? We usually are going. What we are going up to 10:45, but now we are 10:55 a.m. No problem. That's all right. And share the live as the ad says. Share the live. Share the live and share it with somebody so that that person can make it next year. All this time next year, please God, persons who are not well should be feeling better, should be able to function at the optimum level. Do not go into the new year with all these sickness and minding them and balling. They say I have diabetes and I have to live it with the rest of my life. Your God says no. Not impressing, I'm just echoing the word of God. Your God say healing is your bread, but he placed the herbs of the land for your healing. But when you're hardened and you want to do what you want to come when you want to come to. If you feel to stay home, me feel to go now, feeling good. You were not sent. We didn't give you that leave of absence. There's a way how we do things at Nature's Touch. When you come, we see you. There's another call on the line. Let me take this call. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, you sound good. I'm good as you. Thank you.
Yes. I'm listening to you all, and you all are sounding very impressive. Where are you all located?
Okay, we are located at 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road in Barataria. Where are you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from Tonapuna.
Tonapuna,
Well,
how are you?
I know 7th Avenue very good, because I grew up not too far from there.
All right, well, once you reach in 6th Avenues, anywhere by the small mall, anywhere out there, the people who sell provisions and stuff, and you say, I'm looking for Empress, they will direct you how to get to us. But you can call me again on the cell phone, so it will be registered 398.
You all check for people with vision problem, because I have a serious vision problem.
It doesn't matter what you are having. We take care of every health need at Nature's Touch because we go Nature's way. I want to give you a number that you can take down so you can you can connect with me. You're calling on the air here right now. I want you to call me on.
I have to take it in my brain.
Okay.
I don't remember. Just give me the number.
All right. 398.
Yeah.
82. Easy to remember. Just remember 398.
I have it already.
Okay.
I have it already.
So give me a call on my phone, and when I get in, I will speak with you, and we'll make some arrangements. All right?
All right.
Take care, and thanks for tuning into the Street 919 FM.
You all have to hang me because I'm visually impaired.
Okay, don't worry yourself. All right?
398
82.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for tuning into the Street 919 FM and to this program, Nature's Touch.
All right, just hang me up.
Okay. Oh, you said, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
All right. I think we should go there. Let's check it and see, Princess. All right, good. Okay, so as we continue the program, as we continue the program, we have a few more minutes left. We are going up to 10.
I'm still on, eh?
Oh, you're still on. 10:55, Princess. We'll check it. Don't worry. Just stay quiet. Thank you,
All
love.
right.
Blessings.
And just be blocking somebody from getting.
Okay, no problem. We're trying to find it there. There's no one call. Yeah, you call on this line here.
I call on 420-0081.
Okay.
That number I call on.
Thank you. All right. Okay, so as we continue the program, we are here up till 10:55, and now we are counting at 10:49. So we have a few more minutes. I want to speak with you all. I've been here all year, encouraging you people to take care of your health. Because I know how important health is. It's only when you have a crisis is then when you understand I should have, could have, would have. Please do not live in regret. Those of you who have loved ones, and you may not be able to speak with them, you can call and say, Empress, I have a number here. I told my sister, my brother, my cousin, my co-worker that I will let you speak with them because I'm not able to convince them because sometimes they need to hear something. Okay? And you people out there need not to be hard. You are not children anymore. And remember, as I said, when you suffer, you allow your loved ones to suffer with you. And we want to be able to take care of our loved ones. We want to be able to ensure that you are well. We want to have you as long. Picture when somebody dies and they're gone. How we know we may dream about them. We may imagine we see them in the street. We may imagine we see them in the street. All right? But you know what? The problems arose when they are no longer there in person. And that's when you realize what you should have done. So take your time, speak with your loved ones. Say, listen, let's go to Nature's Touch. Let's go and take care of our health to ensure that we can function at our optimum level and live rewarding lives. Not a life where you are sick and dying in a corner. Those of you who have your children, do not wait until your children become teenagers to take care of their health and you have them struggling. Please, my dear people, this is your opportunity. Call me after the program. If you cannot speak, you may not have much money on your phone, just touch the number and connect with me and I will call you back. So if you don't have much credit on your phone right now, it's okay, but you can be able to send a message on WhatsApp or just dial the number, let it dial and hang up, I will call you back. Right? My phone is able to do that. I'm saying to you folks, stop taking your life for granted. Remember, we are open from now, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Tomorrow, God's willing, we are open at Nature's Touch from 7 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. But our last appointment is booked at 11 a.m., so we can close promptly at 1:30. Those of you, wherever you are, nowhere is too far where your health are concerned. Because when we want to go America, Canada, England, Timbuktu, wherever we get on that plane, we find that in Piaco International Airport, wherever we live, Toko, Matlot, Cedros, wherever far in Trinidad and Tobago, Mayaro, Guayari, in people in the west, Chagaramas, Caranage, wherever you live, wherever Blanche shares, where ends of the earth you live, you find yourself there. But when time to take care of your health, it is too far for some of you. That's why I always applaud the people who will leave America, who will leave Canada, who will leave United, wherever they are, the Caribbean islands, even Tobago. Those folks right here find it difficult to find themselves to take care of their health. At this time, Princess is going to give you her greetings of goodbyes, and then I'll close at 10:55. It's 10:53 and counting.
Thank you for joining us this morning. Don't forget to call us and book your appointment and come on down to Nature's Touch. And right now we have our wonderful Christmas special, so call us, book those appointments, and come on down to Nature's Touch.
Thank you, Princess, and thanks to all the folks wherever you are. Those of you who always don't miss Nature's Touch program. Thank you so much for your supportive way. You have been doing this for years. You have done it the entire year, and we do thank you, and you will be greatly rewarded. Your reward will be great. Blessings will be great because you will be blessed with good health, long life. That's why I wish, because your God said, above all things, my brethren, I wish that your soul prosper and you have the best health ever. Those are the words of God. And the same thing we are echoing here. We wish that your soul prosper, because if you are not functioning at your optimum level, you can't even pray to your God because your brain not in right function and focus. That's why you need to detoxify the body and remove all those toxic waste. Yes, decline those toxic waste from your body by coming on down to Nature's Touch and taking care of your health, ensuring you stamp that place in your very existence. But to do this, you have to call us at the numbers 3988282 or 2417568. I'm counting down the seconds, heading back to Nature's Touch to take care of my clients who is awaiting me. Have a good one. I'm Empress Judy. Love to you all. and see you tomorrow, God's willing. Bye-bye. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.
Nature's Touch Massage Therapy and Nutrition and Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan invites you to join us live on the Street 909 FM every second and fourth Friday morning from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp the numbers 398-8282 or our office numbers 241-7568 and 310-8671. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our responsibility.
This is Rep Your District brought